Hey you guys, it's Sarab from SRN, and today we're going to be comparing the Dualshock 3 to the new Dualshock 4 controller. Now, if you guys haven't checked out our Dualshock 4 unboxing, you guys can do so by clicking on the video link right up here. And there we just decided to unbox the new Dualshock 4 for you guys, which is going to be included in each PS4. But a video that you guys wanted to see is how the Dualshock 4 compared to the Dualshock 3. And I have one of those right on over here as well. And again, overall, as you guys can see, in terms of design, it definitely follows the Dualshock philosophy. But overall, the Dualshock 4 is certainly bigger compared to the Dualshock 3 and does weigh slightly more, although not a whole lot more. Again, it's one of those things of once you'll hold it, you'll see that because it is slightly wider than the previous Dualshock 3, the weight is a little bit more evenly distributed, and because of that, even though it does feel heavier, you don't actually, or even though it is heavier, you don't actually feel that weighing down on you, even on a long gaming session. Again, obviously, I haven't had any chance to play any long session other than 10 minutes at E3 here and there, but overall, it feels very good. Now, what I also have is the original Sixaxis controller. Now, for those of you who remember, when the PS3 launched, Sony was having some lawsuits that they were going through with Emerson, and they launched the Sixaxis controllers, which lacked the rumble pack inside of them. And so overall, I have the Dualshock 4 here. I have then the Dualshock 3, which included the rumble pack, and then the original Sixaxis controller. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take off this camera that we have right on over here. And I'm going to give you guys kind of an idea of... So there is the Dualshock 4 right there. There is the Dualshock 3. And there is the Sixaxis controller right on over there. And again, in terms of size-wise, you'll see how those two are. And again, we're going to just put them a little head by head. And see that the new controller is certainly, again, just a slight bit bigger, but overall very much the same height. And again, you guys can see that the button layouts are more or less identical for where you guys would game with them, but obviously things have changed. Where previously you would have your start and select button, you no longer have these two buttons in any shape or form. Now what you have on top of it are your options button, and you have your share button right on over there, but you still do get the PlayStation button, and then obviously the analogs are very much there for you, as are your regular pads on over there. But again, that's what I really wanted to show you guys, is just how the Sixaxis looked in terms of, or I should say how the Dualshock 4 looks compared to the Dualshock 3. I hope you guys enjoyed our video of the Dualshock 4 versus the Dualshock 3. It is one of those things that it's very hard to compare the two until you're actually holding them, so I'd really recommend going to a Sony store or GameStop or Best Buy that has the PS4 and really getting your hands on the Dualshock 4, because it does feel quite nice, even though it is a little bit different than the Dualshock 3. Again, if you guys have any comments, feel free to drop them in the comment section below, and I usually browse through there and answer them for you guys. And if you guys are on any of the websites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, please follow us at /SonyRumors, and we're also on Google+. So if you guys search for us there, you can definitely find us, and the more fans that we have, the more interaction that we get to have with you guys, and there's going to be some cool giveaways that we're going to have soon. So if you guys would follow us, that would be great. Again, till then, have a great day.